Have you ever had that tingle in your stomach? As many people may describe it as butterflies. Well, as much as you may think this is just an old expression, it is quite the opposite. Every infant is born with a tiny, tiny little egg in their belly. It goes undetected by x-rays or anything of that sort. You can't find it, and you can't get rid of it, so you might as well just not worry about it at all. Perhaps it'll never happen to you. Perhaps you'll never know anyone whom it has happened to. Maybe you'll never even hear about it at all. Well, I'll just go ahead and fill you in on this little creature. You'll be born with it, like I said, and it'll go undetected by any kind of device, as also said. But every time you get a feeling of extreme happiness or nervousness, perhaps even immense fear, it will grow. It'll grow slowly but surely over time, just like a little tumor. Except soon, it won't be a tumor or anything of the sort. First, you'll begin to lose your appetite. Over time, your stomach's maximum capacity will become lower and lower. Maybe you'll lose a little weight. At the time, this may make you happy that you may have seemed to become a little healthier, but this little confiscation of appetite is nothing to be excited about. In fact, if this happens, try not to get excited over anything, as this will only worsen your condition. Like I said, excitement only feeds it. Then, over some more time, not only will your appetite have gone down, but the nutrients of all that you eat don't go all to you anymore. At this point, you may get a bit underweight, perhaps a bit pale. Maybe get some more common sicknesses such as cold and flu. Most of the nutrients that you devour will only go to the beast in your stomach, enlarging it and feeding it even more. Next, you'll begin to develop severe stomach pains. Now, these won't be your average erosions or stomach tumor, of course, and your doctor can do nothing about it. He'll prescribe you stomach medication. This may dull the pain for now. Eventually, these meds won't work anymore. In fact, they will only make your problem worse and worse. This is a sign you're nearing your doom. There's little time left before it is ready. Finally, you cannot bear this pain anymore. No pain medication will work and you'll spend all your time sleeping. Eventually, you'll stay asleep for long periods at a time. From the average 9 hours of sleep a day to 12, then to 14, then to 16, and so on. But the worst part is yet to come. One day, you'll be in your bed, pale and sickly, racked of nutrients and your ribs showing, clutching your stomach, howling in pain. You'll then feel a small burst in your stomach and a tickle going up your esophagus. You may run to the bathroom and look in the mirror. Open your mouth and you'll see two thin, stick-like objects tickling the top of your mouth. This is the time you may want to shut your eyes. Perhaps try to kill yourself before it begins, because really there's nothing to do now, nothing to stop what's to come. You'll feel your stomach painfully, slowly expanding, being stabbed by its clawed legs. Then your stomach will burst and you'll feel the burning sensation of stomach acid bleeding. You'll feel the sensation of stomach acid bleaching your insides. It'll squirm inside you, turning your organs into mush. You'll hear loud cracking and cackling and breaking pains in your chest as it pops open your ribcage like a couple of toothpicks. Somewhere in the struggle, your lungs will be punctured and your heart will have gashes in it. Now it is ready. Its wings will spread open, cracking, popping, and shattering the remains of your ribs and spine. Its legs will force themselves through your flesh, twisting and tearing, tenderizing your organs and busting holes through your muscle and skin. Your stomach's skin will stretch, rip, and shred. Now its mandibles are chewing through the remaining flesh of your torso and its antennae are waving crazily through your esophagus. All over the floor is red and orange, and chunks and shreds of what was once your digestive system are splattered all over the walls around you. If you have not already died or have not killed yourself by now, you're letting out half screams as your lungs are torn open at all angles. It's all done. As you lay there, seconds from death, with most of your body's content now in small pieces and fillets. Barely any blood left in your veins, you will see it rise from the great cavity it has tore, boring out of you. It'll stand there, twitching and staring into your eyes with its beady, golf ball-sized eyes. It will then begin to feast on the mess of a body it has left you as. It'll devour your skin and what's left of your organs. It'll lap up and suck up all of the blood spilled and drink from your severed heart from its straw-like appendage on its face. It'll continue to feed on you and peck at your corpse until it can eat no more. And you want to know the worst part of it all? Sometimes it'll decide not to go forward through your stomach, and will decide to go up.